He was one of the biggest pop stars of the 80s, selling millions of records.
Doubt.
Believe it or not, it was 21 years ago.
I do believe it.
It's frightening, isn't it?
Yeah.
Since Rick Astley went to #1 with Never Gonna Give You Up. Now, he's set to go on tour across the UK, and as we said, he joins us on the sofa now this morning. A very good morning to you, Mr.
Good morning
Astley.
to you.
And a happy birthday.
Thank you.
You've come and joined us on your birthday morning, which is a big deal.
We need numbers from men. We'd never ask it of a woman.
Well, I'm 43 today, yeah.
Feeling
so,
okay?
And I feel it, believe me, I feel it.
You feel 43?
Looking well.
Yeah, well, you know what, I've had a very charmed life, I think, and a very relaxed sort of 15 years. I haven't really done a whole lot to do with music and all the rest of it, so I've had a very quiet life, so, yeah, I'm just about bearing up, I think.
It was your daughter's birthday last night, so you had a good night out last night.
We went out for dinner, yeah, a couple of drinks, yeah, it's really good, yeah.
Sorry to make you get up so early.
No, my
I mean, you're certainly enjoying a revival, aren't you? A Rick Astley revival at the moment. Of course, you won a big award, the MTV Music Award.
Yeah, the MTV Award was a bit daft, to be honest. I didn't actually go and accept the award because basically MTV put me in this category for Best Act Ever, which I find ridiculous. I think they were being ironic and funny, and I think the public thought it was ironic and funny to vote for me, so they did.
Did it make you angry?
No, I mean, I just think it's kind of just daft, do you know what I mean? And I'm really glad I didn't go because obviously Bono's there giving Paul McCartney you know, a Lifetime Achievement Award or what have you. And I just think it would have been ridiculous of me to get up and receive that, even with like a kind of humorous spin on it. I think it was just...
That's very good of you.
Well, you've got lots of fans. We've had lots of people actually emailing in. So this is from Sally. She says, I've always been a fan. She's got a couple of original cassettes from 21 years ago.
Wow.
No machine to play them on.
No 8 tracks.
And then this from another viewer who says, Never Gonna Give You Up was our wedding song. We're still happily married. So there you go. And you were #1 when their daughter was born.
Fantastic.
So there you go.
Great.
I mean, that song has, well, it's incredibly catchy, isn't it? And when we were playing it earlier on here in the studio, everyone started singing along.
I think it's...
Do you ever get bored singing it? Do you still love it?
To be honest, like I say, because I've had such a big break from it, it's kind of... It's not completely fresh to me, but it's kind of fresh again in a way.
Top hair though, Rick, as well.
Well, listen, you know, the quiff is back.
Smaller though, I must admit.
Yeah, I know, well, you know, this one's a wig actually, but I think doing those songs again, it's been such a long time. I kind of had a bit of an introduction into doing it again. I went to Japan to do it a couple of years ago, and that was really good fun, because it's the other side of the world. It kind of feels a bit different anyway, you know. It was just fun, so it's nice to do it again.
And you had this whole Rick rolling phenomenon, didn't you?
Yeah.
And that was incredible, this kind of viral... That's the right word, I don't know.
What happened?
I'm a virus, basically.
It won't go away. No, what is that?
Basically, Rick rolling is that somebody sends somebody a link, and they think they're going to see something great, like, you know, a fab woman take a top off, or somebody, you know, score the goal in the FA Cup or Super Bowl or whatever, and but what they end up getting is me singing Never Gonna Give You Up, which I'm sure has annoyed an awful lot of people around the world. But,
apparently even Barack Obama sings it. Someone's
that's my favourite one. Somebody sent me this clip of him. They've cut up all his speeches, so he ends up singing Never Gonna Give, which I think is just hilarious. But
why did you leave it all?
I just kind of had enough, really. Like I say, I've had a very charmed life. I got a good kind of... I had my 15 minutes, as they say, and really enjoyed it. And kind of glad to walk away from it, really. You know.
And the benefits, I suppose, is you can dip into what you like. And you're doing a tour now, aren't you?
Sure,
the Here and Now tour in 2009. You did it last year, doing, of course, this year, because Boy George obviously can't.
Yeah, it's very sad that, I think. I mean, he's such a... For me, anyway, he's such an icon in pop music, anyway. And I think he changed people's perception about a lot of different things, obviously because of his look and the whole, you know, the message that he had and everything. So it's kind of really sad that. But, you know, the tours are good fun. I kind of bod around a little bit as well. I've just been to Bratislava, of all places, to do a gig, which is good, really good fun.
Any new songs?
No, not really, no. Yeah, it's kind of, you know what, it's... I think people know what they're getting, especially when they go to a gig like that, because...
And they love that era, don't they?
Yeah, and it's, like I say, it's a different kind of an evening, it's a bit of nostalgia, but in that way it's fairly chilled and relaxed for us who do it as well, you know. And I think we all have a good sense of who we are and where we are, so it's, yeah, it's fun.
Great. Well, I'm sure your fans can't wait to see you again. And it's great that you came on. Happy birthday again, Rick.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much for joining us.